Hey guys, how's it going? It's April 12th, 2016 at 2:42 a.m. And uh, first of all, for I had some quite a bit of time today, and I apologize to those who was hoping for, I don't know, maybe that I would be doing a little bit more. I certainly had the opportunity to, and unfortunately, I got distracted. I went on to some YouTube videos earlier today, and I even made the mistake earlier this evening to actually do a 15-minute video, um, kind of debunking a conspiracy theory. And that happens once in a while. I don't do it very often, but I felt it was needed, um, because I was on some YouTube videos. There was one who I follow who was, he has some hysterical stuff, and I follow him, and he was basically laughing this whole making fun of this whole theory. But anyways, I don't want to talk about this right now. So again, I apologize. So let me get off this subject. Let me get out of this. I've blocked a few users on my YouTube channel out of nowhere. They just somehow came over there as soon as I mentioned I was posting a video. Oh my god, that was a mistake. Um, so anyways, for the dedicated users who are used to the RTS system, which has nothing to do with spheres or flat earths or round earths or conspiracy theories or anything like this. Back to business. So, here's the situation, what's happening right now. As you can see, the current cycle time is 10:04 p.m. Now, it was going later, and that had to do with um, the cycle changing. It was supposed to end on Sunday, and we put in a update to the procedures on April the 10th, which was back on Sunday. Today's early Tuesday morning now here in the Eastern Daylight Time right now. But let me just go through what is happening. And I just want to show you the registry as to what is available and what's going on. I added in this, where the heck is it? I added in this thing right here, and what that is a calculation of how many cycle minutes goes by each day. And we're down to 40 minutes now. We were at 45, I got it down to 40. That's kind of the even number that I decided to pick, so that way I went from 32 to 36. Currently, that also brings down the estimated daily requirements for amount of I don't know if that's essential traffic. I can't even remember if that's essential time or just all time, to be quite honest. I think it's essential, but I can't remember for sure. I won't worry about that calculation at the moment. This number is probably going to go up because I didn't get much done today. Had I got some stuff done today, I probably would have got us a little bit closer, but we're in some serious need. I've got Wednesday right now, and we're looking at estimated cycle end time April 15th. So that doesn't give us too much more time. It only gave us 4 days. So looking at the end of Thursday, I got some time Wednesday, but right now, if I pull up the forecast, it's 3 degrees. This is Celsius, by the way, for those of you in the States. Don't know what the hell that means. That's, is there a Fahrenheit? Sometimes they show that. 0 is 32, so it's a little bit above freezing. It's a little chilly, but forecast is looking really good this week. And I'm telling you right now, I mean, we've just gone through quite a bit of rain and quite a bit of cold. We even had a little bit of snow here in St. Catharines. And yeah, there's my postal code. I live in that area. There you go. Anybody want to see where my postal code is? That's me. Good luck in finding me. But and Facer is not a town. I don't know why that says that. That is not. I don't live in Facer. Um, but yeah. Anyways, so the temperatures are looking really good this week. So I don't think I'm going to be on the computer too much this week. And right now, the job situation, nothing else has changed. I applied for a couple more jobs tonight. I've got to go back to the temp agencies and everything, but let me go back to what's going on here. The reason why this keeps going up is the amount of traffic that we're getting. So let me just take a look briefly at what's happened today. We've had by the looks of it, it looks like we've had about 4 users, and Leland has moved quite a bit for a big chunk of the day. Hammer's been on this evening. Yeah, even Leland's been on this evening, so thanks, Leland. I appreciate the movements. I mean, there's some essential and non-essentials here. I'm not too worried about it too much. Whatever you guys want to move is fine by me. The issue, what we're getting into, has nothing to do with movements. It has to do with actual yard works going on right now. Okay, nothing's going on external dispatcher. It's quieted down, but if I take you through what and this is all dynamic. As soon as I change the cycle, all of a sudden trains will become to release, and before we were releasing all the way up to here. VA bar's been released for a very long time. Back bar's been in build, and that's waiting for the SJVR second job, which has been sitting in UP Bakersfield for some time. If we go over to Bakersfield Yard, that's done. We've got a lot of cancellations that took place. Over here, as you can see, we're only on this right here. We are on what should be at about 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock in the cycle, and like I said, we're much later into this cycle right now. We are at 10:04 p.m. and I keep extending the cycle to try and get it so that we can get those jobs done, because those particular jobs will play into getting this one out, the back bar. Not to mention that there's a whole whack of other jobs here. We got the UP North, we got the Magadan, and we got the Kern. These are big, still fairly big jobs. Kern's not such a big deal if it runs a little later, because it goes into the end of the cycle, but Magadan and North are also important. UP Edison, I think SJVR is about a 3-hour job, what's left of it. And then UP Edison, I think that one's 4 to 5 hours. It's a little bit bigger than the BNSF Edison. UP North's about an hour, Magadan's about an hour, and this one's probably about 5 hours too. So that'll take you into the 5 o'clock in the morning overnight type thing through the cycle. So the other thing that I'm trying to update, I'm not going to go through the Bakersfield time, forget that. Mojave's another one. That's going into the new system. This sheet is going to be deleted, and we're going to go into the Mojave yard. It'll be added to that. Barstow, Maine. Right now, we got a build up for Barstow. Everything else is pretty much ahead of schedule, because at this point right now, we are still minus 60 and minus 70. I think that's right. Okay, I thought that was... Okay, yeah, so we're 70 and 60 minutes ahead. I don't know if that's accurate or not. I gotta check the Barstow time. I'll have to get back to you on that, but right now Barstow I'm not concerned with. But what I'm doing here is I am changing everything around in this particular cycle to try to automate these breaks. Since we're going to be around here for another 6 months before we have to worry about anything changing, I want to be able to automate this. I might do this for the next hour. I don't feel, I'd love to run, but I really don't have time to run anything significant, so I'm going to try to work on this. Hopefully I'll stay off of YouTube or stay out of my email box. But West Colton, I don't know what's going on there. There's some, yeah, we got like 3 trains that are arrival release, which means they can be humped. Cajon sub, got a lot of cancellations, and yeah, it looks like it's starting to move, so that's a good sign. And we got Daggett, which is all done. That was surprising actually. And Needles, looks like, yeah, it looks like we're ahead of schedule there. I think everything's pretty good. So the mainline trains are, for the most part, running. Some are, some aren't. There's still some more stuff that has to be done. But I just wanted to, touch base with you guys, let you know what's going on. As far as why the cycle's changing, it has to do with the amount of physical people available to actually switch jobs. If you're not too sure, like I said, I'm going to try to get these updated at some point, but my main concern right now is to get the Barstow matrix, or the Barstow matrix, the Barstow time, which feeds the matrix. I want to get the brakes automated. That way when I change the cycle, the brakes will automatically adjust to it, and then I will use this whole template over onto the other pages. It'll make it much easier for me to change the cycle at any time and allow me to have the proper brakes applied, so that only a certain amount of time is given each day to be able to work. So anyways, that's all for the update for now. Again, I apologize for being distracted today. I've been feeling great. It's just unfortunately I got distracted to YouTube, and hopefully I'll get back on track and stay away from some of these crazies. Anyways, we'll talk to you later.